This is one of the most powerful and queerest stories that I have heard, but one that can ignite the heart with faith, hope, and courage. Dr. Prasad was a world renowned neurosurgeon who resided in Mumbai and worked at Breach Candy Hospital. He was once invited to Kolkata to participate in the World Neurological Conference, where he was to be facilitated with an award for lifetime achievement. Dr. Prasad's flight took off from Mumbai in the late afternoon. Somewhere close to Kolkata, it developed severe technical problems, and the pilot was obliged to bring the plane down at the Jamshedpur airport. Since Dr. Prasad was eager to attend his conference the next day, and it was only 4 hours by road from Jamshedpur to Kolkata, he engaged a taxi. But God had different plan for him. They took off on the road, but a severe storm developed. 2 hours later, the taxi developed engine problems and came to a standstill at a hamlet by the roadside. Dr. Prasad got out. It was pitch dark. There was one humble dwelling nearby. He went and knocked at the door. A poor lady opened the door. Dr. Prasad inquired from her if they had a telephone so he could call for an alternate taxi. The lady said they were too poor to own a telephone, but invited him for a hot cup of tea along with biscuits. Dr. Prasad accepted the invitation gladly and walked in. While he sipped the tea, he saw they were preparing for their nighttime session of prayer and kirtans. They invited him to participate as well. Dr. Prasad casually mentioned that he did not believe in God. The poor lady said, "We own two cows, Ganga and Gauri, that graze the grass and produce milk for us. If God did not create those cows, then who did?" Dr. Prasad was not impressed. The lady persisted. "This rain that is falling is the ocean water from the Bay of Bengal that was pulled up. It formed into clouds and moved on the land, and it is being poured down from the earth. If this is not the power of God which is making it happen, then how is it coming about?" Dr. Prasad only smiled benignly, thinking these people are unaware of the laws of physics and natural phenomena. But then he noticed that their teenage son was behaving very strangely. He asked, "What is happening to him? Why is he behaving like that?" The husband said, "He experiences severe epileptic seizures. We showed him at the Jamshedpur hospital, and the doctor said that the only hope for him is callosotomy operation to split the left and right hemispheres of the brain, and the only doctor in India competent of performing this operation resides in Mumbai, and his name is Dr. Prasad." So the husband said, "I told my wife we are too poor to go to Mumbai." And my wife said, "Never mind, God is in charge. Let's leave this decision at the lotus feet of Almighty God. If He decides the solution will come at our door." Dr. Prasad was shocked. On hearing that, he remembered how the plane could not complete its journey and came down at Jamshedpur airport. He remembered how the taxi stopped on the way and he happened to knock at their very door. The solution, Dr. Prasad himself had arrived at their door. When we hear this, we have a tendency to brush it aside as a stroke of luck or a mere coincidence. But is it possible there was the power of God, and the lady's absolute faith in the miracle of God had turned the key to bring the solution to her doorstep? This is the power of faith. Faith can create miracles.